live stream. We're just getting TikTok set up as well. I might as well do all three. In a while, so. Right. Is the microphone working on? I think the microphone's working on TikTok as well. Do let me know in the comments if it's working, if you can hear me okay. Like I say, it's been a while since I've streamed a bride. See how we get on. Hopefully, the microphone's working all right. Doesn't look like it. Oh, I think it is. Stuck it on TikTok. I think we're all good to go. We've got a bit of a warm up to do. Right, make sure everything's working before the ride. Da-da. Got gears. Heart rate data as yet. Gears don't seem to be waking up just yet. Sometimes it does this early on session. What I usually do is just disconnect. Be working now, so we'll give that a go. There you go. Wait till we've done the climb. Might put itself out. Morning for those joining on TikTok. It's been a while. They're not in the gears at the moment. As a bike takes a little while to warm up. Hopefully once we're up and over the hill, the gears will sort themselves out. Not disconnect it all again. Which is why I like to get the warm-ups in, make sure everything's working. Sun was coming in through the door, I couldn't see. I think I disconnected everything likewise. Thank you. Right, let's give that a go. Hopefully that's fixed the issue. Right, fingers crossed. Gears. Oh, that feels better. Don't know why it does that some mornings. Connect it all to restart it. Got about 15-20 minutes until the race. Have a nice gentle spin. Get the heart rate going. Huh? Very nice, is it? Have a fan to be going on in a minute. Keep the power low for warming up, but with these sort of hills, it's pretty. The reason I've not really been live streaming is because the wire I've got keeps disconnecting, and I'm lazy. Yeah. Plenty of space. Kitchen. Room. Tidy, is it? Probably not the best route to be warming up on, to be honest with you. Lots of hills. Not even attempting the KOM or this segment. I'm just going to do some yoga right now. Oh. Virus sticks. Don't forget, if you are enjoying it, keep tapping along. Morning, John. Long time no see. Been ages. Brilliant. Hello, morning. I'm not sweaty yet. Warming up. But this one's about it. A terrible route for warming up. I just picked the first one that came up that was less than 30 minutes. But it's an absolute terrible route. In terms of hills, bit of spin in the legs. Try not to spike the heart rate. Not ridden much this week. Been in the gym this week. Next to me. Back to the gym. There's a potential little friendly push-pull competition end of or beginning of February. The idea is I want to try and get my numbers and my lifts up to as I can. See what I can put out. It's been a long time since I've been in the gym. Going now for just over a month. Numbers are slowly creeping back up. We're getting there. Might start posting a little bit more. Some of my gym content as well. Posted a few videos recently. Plan is February 115 bench, 130 squat, and potentially a 200 deadlift. A long way off of the numbers that I used to put out. good. It's a good start from where I used to be. Morning Zoe, morning William. Got about 10 minutes until the race begins. I'm not expecting great things in the race. The idea is to kind of finish fairly fresh. Well, not fairly fresh, but a good workout. And trying to keep the heart rate relatively stable. What I tend to do is set off too hard, and then the heart rate spikes early on. In the middle bit, I tend to be fighting. I think it's a GWA race. One at 9 o'clock. Quite a few people on that. Have a look, see which one I've registered to. Events. It is the GWA Racing Series Stage 7. 71 people. So as long as I don't come 71st, all good. Morning, Dan. Hope you're well. Under 10 minutes now until the race. Warming up nicely. Do a couple of short bursts, short efforts. So, gears aren't tend to. Let me try my companion app, see if that works better. Okay. Yeah, still at it, Brendan. Or Brandon, sorry, mate. Been a while since I've live streamed a ride. Had a couple of my races go onto YouTube. Well, I've just screen recorded them. But the cable I've got for my microphone is very temperamental, keeps cutting out. So I tend to just jump on, do the ride, get it done. Plus, I've been at the gym as well. Been incorporating this some weight training into my routine. There you go, a little bit of a push there, raise the heart rate, bring it back down again. I haven't even looked at the course that I'll be racing today. Kind of going in blind. Hopefully, got enough battery on my phone for the camera. Sure if my music's playing or not, I can't really hear it. See the gears of cooperating as well. Morning, Josh. Try and bring the heart rate down to around 150 again. And we'll go into the other lobby, ready for the race. Make sure everything's working before we set off. Seems to be. Gears are a little bit slow to respond, but I think that's due to the load on the PC, through the streaming, and then all the connections going on. Okay, heart rate's come down nicely. 45, 147. And we get ready for the race. So I enjoyed the stream. Make sure you follow along. So stream my rides, not as regularly as I used to, but also going to be posting some of my gym content as well. That's something you'd be interested in seeing. The plan of doing a powerlifting meet in February. All right, we've got 5 minutes to finish this one. Here we go. 4 minutes until the event. I expected my heart rate to be a little bit higher than it should be today, purely based on the fact that I've not ridden much this week. Gentle spin. The race begins. Ah, nice one, John. Oh yeah, piston legs, there we are. See you. See ya. Been a while since I've live streamed, so see how we get on. Probably forget I'm streaming at some point. Concentrate on the race. Hoping I'll have enough battery on my phone. I've got 20%. That's not looking good, is it? We've got a USB plug in here. Thank you, Emily, for the follow. When he gets a meal, that'll be nice. Although, no chance I'll be winning this one. Too many good riders in this one. But these racing series ones are a lot harder than your standard sort of Ruby races. Tend to have people pushing sort of 4.5, maybe even 5 watts per kilo for the entire race, which is insane. Yeah. Oh, what, from the... Okay, phone is now plugged in, so shouldn't have an issue losing the camera. Morning, Reese, long time no see. Are you still riding? No, different one. Different. Not that one either. Never rides. Right, less than a minute almost to go. If you are enjoying the stream, make sure you tap along. Get to the next like goal. If you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, drop us a comment on there. I should be able to see it come up. most likely. Yeah. We can't go further down than what it is. Okay, 30 seconds. Here we go, John. Are you ready? Try not to set off too quick this time. Heart rate spiking like it usually does. We've got 66 people in the race at the moment. I don't think anyone else is going to be joining. Oh, here we go. All right, it's jumped up to 160 already. Settle down a bit. Just try and tag on with the front pack. I'm not sure how long the race is. I can't see it at the moment. Here we go. 19, eh? 12-mile race. There we go. Bring the heart rate down. We just back off slightly. There we go. We're at the front. Whew. How long before we don't know? It's the only thing when you ease off on the pedals on here, it takes a little while to catch back up. Morning, Danny. Okay, we're 3 kilometers in. Got a long way to go. Keep tapping that screen if you can. We're going to try and catch up with Athos. Sit with him. Actually, we can sit with B-Ball for a moment. Let the heart rate come down and blow up. Right now, no. So, catching up with Matthias. The front pack pulling away, increasing the gap. Just over 200 meters away. So far, happy with how the race is going. Heart rate's not terrible. A little bit higher than could be. It's not a massively long race, that's fine. Nice little pack here. Might as well try and stay with these now for a while. It's not worth pushing off and going alone. Sit in the draft as much as we can. Definitely not wasting salmon like that. How we doing, John? Still in here. The front pack now 430 meters ahead. Never know. We may not close. 25th at the moment. That could all change on the. There's a bit of a climb halfway. Tends to be where most people sort of lose or gain positions. Heart rate's dropped nicely. 166. Just trying to stay in these draft of these guys, not go flying past. I think he's got to have a steady rhythm on the pedals. You stop, you drift back too far. If you want to slow down, the best bet, slowly, well, not stop pedaling, but pedal a little bit slow. Bring your cadence down, that's the word. My power tour kicking off. Oh, we're in the wind. I think John's right here somewhere. Try to see his name pop up on the screen then. There he is. Just in front there. Right next to you, John. It'll be interesting to see if we can close the gap. Nose ahead. A long gap to close, or big gap to close. Hey? Yeah. Morning, Matty. Are you in this race as well? Trying to stay in the draft. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Been a while since we live streamed one of these races. Nine kilometers in. 12 to go. 11 and a half. No chance of Tour de France. Miles off of their level. Mainly just fitness. Also incorporating the gym as well now. I might start posting more of on my channel. Powerlifting style training. Plan of just to move as much weight as possible. Fine by me. I did take it a little bit easy. Just climb. Trying to be dying. Halfway up. So far, so good. I think we're about halfway up the climb. Heart rate's up there. I'm gonna catch up with these in front now. What? Oh. Okay, the guys in front pulling away. It's gonna be pretty difficult to close the gap. Trouble is, when you're riding in a pack like they are, so much quicker and less intense, because you can use other people's draft. $84 meters ahead. Guy behind me, closing the gap. There we go, sitting with these guys. I'll get a bit of a recovery in. And once we recover, hopefully get a push. Try and catch up the guys in front. Heart rate slowly come down a bit. Fine. Leave it like that. Pull it out a bit. Guys in front definitely pulled away. 114 meters. Whew. Quite a big gap to close now. Currently 17th, 16th, 74. Happy with that so far. Lost a bit of ground on the hill. One of those that's joining, welcome along. If you're enjoying the stream, keep tapping along. You hit that follow button. Yeah, we are slowly closing the gap in front by a huge margin. Definitely closed the gap slightly. See the labels ahead, 96 meters. Not as much as you might think. Bike trainer was about 150 quid. Already had the bike. Then you get virtual shifting. You haven't got to physically change the gears on the bike. All in all, less than 300 quid. Can you flex? I'm doing both at the moment. Incorporated the gym into my workouts as well. Focusing on powerlifting though. Many years ago, I was pretty good at it. No flexing here. Speak up. Hey, baby. Yep, it was against other riders, players. 74 in this race. Currently 16th. Thank you, Paige. Leave it on the side for now. No, it's an app called Ruby. A little bit similar to Zwift, but these are all routes around the world that you can ride. This one's in, bloody God knows where that is. Morning for those just joining. We've got 3.5 kilometers left. And 16.7. It's 16th. 74 riders. Hey. Better. Out. Wow, fucking dogs, man. Dogs have fucked me up there, good and proper. I put a curtain up to stop the sun coming in, and dogs have just got it caught up in my chain. Way. Go in there. Fucking hell. Rhea, come get it, baby. Wow, been fucked up good and proper. Dogs have really fucked me up there. Took the curtain, got stuck in my chain come off. It is indeed Ruby. I've got 270 meters behind now. because of the fucking dogs. And a handful of chain oil. So I've lost 2 positions. Go in there and lay down. Oops. I moved the sheet that I put up. Stopping the sun coming in. It is a real bite, yep. There we go, they're just up ahead. See if we can catch up. You want to do it? Daughter's like, why are you slowing down? It's a hill. Yeah, it's an app called Ruby. So I've just lost 2 positions because of my dogs. Not a chance we're going to catch up those 2 positions. I'll be very surprised. 250 people in the stream. So you're tapping along. Let's try and get to that next like goal. If you're into fitness, mindset, weightlifting, anything like that, go and give us a follow. Currently rebuilding at the moment. About 10 years ago, I was into powerlifting and lifting some good numbers, really. So back in the gym now, been in for about just over a month. The numbers are slowly creeping back up, ever so slowly. .75 kilometers to go. Thank you guys for the follows. We'll try and maintain the 17th position. Could have been 2 positions ahead if it weren't for those dogs. And like something from Scooby-Doo. If it wasn't for those kids. You know, 5,000, I think we're on the likes. Keep tapping away. I'm not sure if they're updating on my screen, to be fair. I guess actually more. As we haven't got anyone now to race, we're all on my own. The next kilometre, there is a rolling sprint segment right on the end. So we've got 900 meters left to go. And what I'll do, when we get to this segment that pops up, we go for a little sprint, a sprinty-roo. We can hit 1,000 watts. They pick up the pace. The people behind don't catch up. 400 meters to go. Sprint segment's 300. We'll actually start our sprint about 200, I think. I wasn't in high enough gear to get the 1,000 today. Oh, 17th out of 74. Probably would have been another 2 positions higher if the dogs didn't fuck me up. But there you have it. Race for Sunday done. Not sure about how much weight I've lost, to be fair. At the moment, maintaining. And so I'm back in the gym. So I want to be around about 80 kg, which is pretty optimal for my weightlifting and cycling combined. There is a video on my page of the setup, a little bit of an older video now, but it gives you an idea on what you would need. So average power 217 watts a kilo, 2.7, a little bit lower than what I'd usually put out. Probably didn't help with the dogs. Rouvy is in Rouvy. Good ride. It took 6 minutes off of the ETA. The SOP, that's the one, that's how it's spelled. But 17th out of 74, not terrible, especially for the GWA series. 24th, no warm-up. There we go. That's how it's done, John, well done. Jumping straight in, getting it done. So I would have maybe finished another position or two ahead, but I had to jump off the bike, reattach the chain. I put a sheet up behind me to stop the sun coming in and hitting the camera, and the dogs went behind the sheet, got caught up in my cassette, and yeah, I'm now covered in bike oil. There we go. Not a bad ride to start Sunday. Not sure how many races they do a day, but there's tends to be, whenever you go on, there's something going on, whether it's a group ride or a race. What I tend to do these days is I look at when the group rides are or races are, and then sort of plan accordingly. But when I used to live stream every day, I would just come on at the same time. And if there was one to join, I would. If there wasn't, then I'd just do a workout or a route on the day. But upcoming official events, you got you've done that one. Go events. There we go. You've got upcoming events. Group ride in 20 minutes. Another one in 27. Not many people doing them ones. Well, you got, there we go. You've got another race in. Interfering. Yeah, we've got the Calpe Proving. How you doing, Harry? Nice to see you, mate. Oh, doing well. How's the training going? How did Barca go? So yeah, they've got another one in about half an hour time. 22 people in that race. Off a bad route, to be fair. 9 hours 57, absolute animal. Fair play to you. Any more booked in, or is that enough for that sort of see you through? You have to forget about the pain before you can book another one. God, 2 booked in for next year. Animal. Are they big ones as well? Full Ironmans. You're going to be covered in Ironman tattoos. Tattoo for every single Ironman you do. We've got nearly 200 people in the stream. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that follow button. I'm going to go get showered, get something to eat, chill out the rest of the day. Take the kids to the gymnastics later on this afternoon. 3 rides booked in. So I don't really do any races or anything like that. Done the London to Brighton and then home again, which is about 140 kilometers. But other than that, it's mainly just riding for fun, fitness, And obviously, as I say, I'm now back in the gym, trying to move as much weight as I can, not as in my body weight, but as in lift as much as I possibly can hit for my birthday. We've been back in the gym just over a month. What am I benching? 105 kg, squatting 120, and deadlifts probably looking at about 160, 170. The plan of getting to 200 by February, 115 on bench for February, and 130, maybe 140 squat. That's the plan anyway. Whether it goes to plan, sorry. Oh, but if you want to follow the journey, I'm going to be posting some gym content as well on my TikTok. Make sure you follow along. Post a bit of that, bit of cycling, bit of fitness, bit of mindset, all that sort of stuff. If you have enjoyed the stream, make sure you hit the follow button, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. I'll probably do another live stream, maybe next weekend race. I'm not live streaming my workouts and group rides as much as I used to, purely because the microphone cable broken. I finally found another one, so I might as well set it up this morning and go for it. There we go. Not a bad session to start the day. 9:30. Already done a 25-kilometer ride, something like that. Good way to set up for the day. Plan at the moment, 3 days a week in the gym, riding on the off days, trying to do a bit more zone 2 rides. So when I do the races at the weekend, my heart rate's not sky high as it was today. Hey ho, it is what it is. A fantastic rest of the day. I'll see you all again very, very soon. Okay, don't forget to hit that follow button before we end the live.